10. Hey, there goes General Splatton here. Today I want to give you a little more information about the air compressor and tank that I bought. Many people had questions about where I got it, the specs of it, how much it cost. So I thought I'd go in a little more detail about it. First of all, let's just turn it on and we'll see how loud it is. Show you this real quick. This is the directions, the instruction manual, and you see number 4 there. It says low noise 47 decibel. So let's turn it on. It's not too bad. Very comfortable. It's about like having a TV going and music playing. The camera and microphone's about 2 feet away from it or so, and I'm about 1.5 feet away from the microphone. So, all right. Before I go down to a closer look, I want to show you this. This is the gauge that came with it. It's got the bar measurement on the outside and the PSI inside. But see, the first number you see is 40 beside 0, and then obviously the hash mark for 20. So the reason I switched out is there's nothing wrong with the gauge. It's just it wasn't very accurate measurement. So I put the old gauge from my old regulator on there, because I'll show you that in a minute. It gives me a more accurate reading. Alright, you see the tank is off. So let's go down close and I'll show you the gauge first. That's the only reason I put the gauge on right there, is because it gives me a, it goes 10, 20, 30, and then you got the increments in between, but I can adjust it more precisely. So that's the only reason I switched out the gauges. Okay, and you can, and go ahead and, I got the old brush on here because I need a fitting to be able to hook up my Patriot. I'm waiting on that. So it's at 20, working pressure 20. I can dial it up. Put it up on 40 or so. That ought to be close to 40 once it gets there. And put it back down to lock it in. Good. Steady flow. And see, it doesn't have to come on, so it's going to work less. I could sit here and spray out the air till it does come on. Now, I want to show you this. Don't be alarmed. This is the regulator that came with this unit, but I had to go buy 2 fittings. The problem is that the 1/4 inch fitting that's attached to the tank, when you try to tighten down the regulator, it would seat or bottom itself out up against the nut part of the fitting before it actually tightened up. I needed about another 3/4 to half a turn. So I went and got these 2 fittings in the hopes that I could tighten the regulator down and then be able to tighten it down here, and everything would be tightened. So that's a reason I got those. It might be just a quirk of my particular one, might not be, but I wanted to show you that. And then it obviously comes with the holders there. I might use those, might not. They'd be really good if you got it on the bench, but I have mine on the floor all the time. But it's sturdy. It's quiet to me. Runs well. Just a few little quirks about me by switching out the regulator. I've tested it out. Yep. As you see, it works fine. Now it comes back on because I'm spraying at 40 psi, so it's going to cut on quicker. If I take this down to 20 or 15, it's going to be a long time before it comes on. So, but it's not too bad. The good thing about this one doesn't vibrate all over the floor like the other one I had. It moved all around because it couldn't seat itself. But this one's got some weight to it, so it seats itself just fine. Alright, now I want to show you something else. Back in a moment. Alright, here I'm at the eBay site where I bought this. There's the picture. Then over here, here's what I bought it from. Akamai Source. They're out of California. And it was in $99.95. It's a bidding process. Now there's another one they have where it's buy it now for $129.95, and this one also has the airbrush with it. So 99.6 positive feedback. So he's a reputable seller, or they are. But their listing is airbrush, compressor, hobby, airbrush, spray set, tattoo, nail, art, tools, 3 liter or 3L, oilless. So there it is, and there's the picture of it. And keep that in mind, because I'm going to show you something else. Now, I'm showing you this so you can make up your own mind, but I've got, if I had to do this over, I would probably do it differently, and here's why. There's no, that I could see on the site here for the listing, I don't see anything about a warranty. So I'm pretty sure they got a 30-day warranty, you know, the return policy. But there's really not any kind of protracted or extended warranty. It's really just a buyer's warranty for sale. Now, if I come over here to, I'm at TCP Global. Somebody asked me about this model right here, the model TC20T, if it was that one by Master, and I don't believe it is. They're almost exactly the same. They might be made in the same plant for all I know, but I have no way of knowing. It might be just as good as this one. But if I go down here to where this one is listed, which is right here, you see that right there? You get a full 2-year warranty buying this particular tank, Master Airbrush from TCP Global, and it's still only $109.98. So if I had it to do over again, even though I got an airbrush, which I'm planning on selling to lower my cost on the air compressor tank, I don't really have anybody standing behind it, you know, for protracted time. This thing might last me a long time, or it could, you know, conk out very quickly. But just for that added security and peace of mind, I would have spent 10 more bucks and went with this particular model. And I think they have on air compressors and airbrushes up to like $99. They'll have like free shipping. They're still showing this. It says airbrush holiday special $99.96, free shipping. So on some stuff, but there it is. I want to give you that option, guys, if you are interested. I can't say from experience, don't buy just the compressor on top. Get one with a tank. I think it will save you money in the long run, even though you'll spend a little more money up front. So if you have any questions about that, that's TCP Global. You saw the name, I put it up, and the other one was a Kami Source for eBay listing. So there they are. Hope that helps you. And if you have any other questions, I'll be sure to answer them for you. This is General Splatton, and I'll talk again. Dismissed.